found out something about you recently and they are pissed. They are pissed. So what is it? What happened? What'd you do? What did you do? Oh, this person's pissed that you transitioned, that life got so much better for you after this person fucked off, right? After this person exited your life. This person thinks that you changed. They think that you fooled them. They think it's unfair or something that you changed, but it's like, you didn't change. You didn't do anything. You just got sick and tired of this person's drama and this sense of bullshit. But it's like this sense of validation and security with this person, like feeling triggered about their own sense of self-worth in this connection, and then feeling like you had to be the one that reassured them, because it's like you're just like beautiful and full of light and like so strong that it's like it triggered this person, because this person saw a sense of themselves wanting to be like you, but then it's like they felt triggered that you were ready and they weren't. So what I'm getting is it's like you pulled back. You got sick and tired of this person's drama and bullshit, and then you realize that it's like you dodged a fucking bullet with this person, right? Because, you have change. You have change that's coming in your energy. This person was holding you back. You weren't where it was you were supposed to be in love, and this person was holding you back, because the thing is that when you pulled back, the truth was exposed, with you understanding and realizing that you were so much more emotionally invested than this person was. It was you that made the fucking connection. It was you that brought forward all this happiness. This person was just hogging your light. They were greedy of your light and your love and your attention, because you're making this person feel so good about themselves, right? Why would they want to change? Why would they need to change if this person felt like you were giving them everything it was that they needed, right? Because this person just thought that you would just take whatever it was you could get from this person. They didn't expect you to move on. They didn't expect you to move on, because they didn't expect it would hit them so hard seeing you moving on from them, because they thought they were in control of their feelings and their emotions. But it's almost like this sense of denial of this person being like, well, they were making unhealthy choices. They were making unhealthy decisions. They were making fear-based reactions and fear-based responses. So it's like now it kills them letting go, because now they're realizing that they didn't make healthy choices or healthy decisions, and now you're letting go, and they are pissed because they feel insecure and they feel weak, actually seeing the truth being exposed to the actual situation of who they chose to be in this connection relationship. So if you are seeing this, someone is really, really bothered that you're moving on from them and the connection here. Okay? This person, they cannot seem to shake the idea of you. They cannot seem to get you off their mind, and it's driving them a little bit crazy. So maybe they're trying to distance themselves or distract themselves from having to think about you. But it's like when they start to think of you again, because it's inevitable for this person, they feel a sense of feeling so triggered about being on their own, because they feel kind of divinely connected to you when they're feeling on their own, because that's when their intuition is fully understanding what they're supposed to do in this situation. It's like when they're alone, their intuition understands that you are for their highest good. You are for their highest purpose. You were a blessing that came into their life. And it's like maybe they're trying to abandon and kind of block or ghost the past they had with you in order to move forward. But what I'm seeing with this person is it's like there is a state of this energy of this person like being in a sense of denial about their feelings by not taking accountship for who they chose to be in this connection. It's like this person being like, well, that wasn't me. That wasn't what I was about. I'm not like that. But at the end of the day, it's like they made a conscious effort to be that person, which means it kind of is this person, or it was this person, right? But they made you feel insecure through that. It's like they made you feel weak. They created too much time, too much distance, and too much space that wasn't healthy, that wasn't needed, that wasn't necessary. And they taught you how to live without them because they did that. It's like they taught you how to live without them, heal without them, be without them, survive without them. And now they're angry and they're mad and they're upset that you're moving on and you're moving forward, because it's almost like a state of taking a step back and this person being like, well, a state of taking a step back and this person being like, well, I don't really want this. I don't really want to be without this person. I don't really want to see this person moving on from me. But their ego and their pride, like, it blocks them from admitting the truth to themselves. And it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort for this person to pretend like it doesn't affect them in the way that it truly does, because I'm seeing a situation of them like missing you, but it's almost like a karmic situation of them understanding that what goes around comes back around, with them actually realizing that now they feel insecure. Now they feel weak. Now they're understanding what they put you through. And what I'm seeing is your energy is ascending above this person. You're going through a feminine energy, the high priestess. You're going through this energy of femininity where it's like you just don't give a fuck anymore about whether or not this person's right for you, right? You have faith and trust in the universe here with the high priestess. I'm getting an energy of divine intervention coming in with this concept of you getting recognition through connections and relationships that the way that your energy affects these new connections is the same way that your energy affects this person. Because it's like you might go through anxious moments sometimes, or anxiety moments, where when this person's trying to kind of control you or be controlling of you or what you should do, you feel triggered. But don't feel triggered when this person's being ego with you or being controlling of you, knowing that you take a step back and expose this person to their own sense of truth, and you will also expose yourself to the truth, and then you'll understand what it is that you are fully supposed to do in this situation. You are divinely protected from harm when it comes to this relationship, and I'm actually seeing you having the possibility to disregard an offer from this person, which will actually make this person feel fueled by rage and anger, knowing that they're seeing what they still believe is theirs, because maybe they're telling themselves at night you still are theirs to make themselves feel better at night or sleep easier at night, knowing that they have actually surrendered and let go of probably the best thing in their life, and they feel incredibly energetically regretful, because every time they tune back into the connection, it feels empty and lonely and insecure, not feeling like you are on the other side waiting for this person. Someone heard something about you recently through like a discussion or conversation, and what I'm getting is it's like this person, they just heard it and it was about you, and they're like, oh my god, I gotta tell this person, but it's like they feel like it's their job and their responsibility to like replay or retell you what it was that happened, because they're worried that if you hear it in the wrong way, in the wrong context, it's going to upset you. So they want you to know the truth and nothing but the truth. But I don't know exactly who it's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from someone that you were involved with, or it's coming from like a best friend, but it's almost like it's a best friend energy of this person like being like, this is my person. I got to tell this person what happened because only I understand this person and I understand what this person needs in this situation, right? It's like I understand what this person needs and I understand how to make this person feel better. Okay. So Spirit is saying this is coming from an individual that's actually been holding back on their emotions. They've actually been holding back on their feelings because there's been some fear or some doubt around someone making a move, or about someone making a choice or a decision about you or a connection or the relationship here. So let's get some more information. Wow. Okay. This is a soulmate connection or a soulmate relationship. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Why do I feel like whatever gossip has happened, it was actually a kick up this person's ass to get their shit together and make a move towards you, because actually they've been kind of lost and hopeless without you, but their ego and their pride was just saying, this is normal. It's okay to feel this painful and this uncomfortable, because you always feel this way, right? You always feel like down, but it's like there's just no self-sabotaging after you. Because the way you kind of transformed this person's life was that you gave this person the realization that life doesn't come without risks, but it's just like you gave this person the realization that they didn't have to be unhappy anymore because you changed everything for this person. So it's like you kind of brought this person out of their comfort zone, out of their shell. You were a literal bombshell in this person's life, right? And now it's like not only do they miss you, but they're also killing off the past version of themselves. They want to kill off the past version of themselves that didn't think they were worthy or good enough, because you make this person feel empowered. You make this person feel special just by them being around you. There is an individual that spends a lot of time on their phone, a lot of time on social media, but all of a sudden they're too busy for you because they can't even bother to react or respond to your text messages, right? This is someone that is full of themselves. This is someone that is like really, really ego, like puts themselves on a pedestal and thinks the world revolves around them. This person's very, very self-indulgent. They're very, very like inwards, very much within themselves. This is someone that like struggles to take the blame for something, someone that never admits that they're wrong, because the way that they see themselves is all they care about. It's like the reason why they care so much about the way they see themselves is because they actually have a fear and a judgment of like being judged by someone else. But what I'm getting when it comes to the relationship with you is that you brought this person to their own attention. And the reason why you did that is because you didn't react. You didn't respond. They tried to trigger the absolute shit out of you. And the reason why this person did that was because this person could feel like you were different in the beginning. They actually felt like you would emotionally challenge them. And this person knew that. That's why this person didn't walk away. They always stayed, because they knew that they would make a wrong choice to actually walk away from you if they thought about you properly emotionally. So what I'm getting is they tried to self-sabotage the connection and the relationship with you by starting arguments or conflict, because it's like they wanted to be proven right. They wanted to be proven right. They could walk away from you before you had the capacity to hurt them by starting arguments and conflicts and fights with you. They tried to rile you up. They tried to kind of irritate you and upset you and anger you, because they wanted to give themselves that energy, that feeling of feeling like they were right, that you would like lose your cool, and you didn't. You stood your ground, right? You didn't react to this person. They would like tell you what to do. They would say that you were wrong for doing something. They would say they understood why you did something, and it would irritate you, because it's like they thought that they would know you, but it's like they didn't actually know you. And what I'm getting is they're angry and they're annoyed. The reason why they've abandoned you and ghosted you and blocked you is because you didn't give this person what it was they wanted, because you changed this person, right? You brought this person to their own attention because you didn't chase after them. You didn't give them commitment. Right? Like they thought that you were different. They took a look at you and they thought, I can mess with this person. They were wrong. They severely underestimated your strength and your ability to move forward here, right? Because there is a wound specifically from you they cannot shake, that this person always feels deep down, like as much as they're irritated by this situation because they didn't get what it was that they wanted, you are also the only person that brought this person to their own attention, because you have surpassed this person putting themselves on a pedestal. They tried to put themselves on a pedestal in this connection, and you've surpassed this person. And the funny thing is it's like you've just surpassed this person by just being your genuine self, because you're that flippin' strong. You're that flippin' memorizing, right? You're that memorable that this person cannot shake you. And it irritates them and upsets them. They can't get you off their mind. But at the same time, they know that you're different here.